Check, check, check. Finals, here we come. Finals, here we come. Check, 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 check. Heck, yes, we are, my brother. Going to the finals. Heck, yes. It is. Feeling good. Feeling good, TGK, my brother. Feeling good. Khalid, let's go! Khalid, let's go! Yeah. Got an old man dancing up on this screen. Big go Mavs coming. Here we go. Go Mavs! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Party, party, party. Jordan, I am with you. We are headed to the finals. Headed to the finals. I don't even have a lot of game notes. Normally I got notes and scribbles and all kinds of stuff all over. We just got our ticket punched to the finals. Look at my first note on my notes here, right? Look at my first note. Here it is. Here it is. Luka with like 20 A's. Luka! Dude, when that boy comes in focused, when that boy comes in for blood, there is no defense in the world that can stop him. Not just stop him, but slow him down. What can you do to a guy who's got the answer for everything? Luka and Kyrie shot so poorly in Game 4 that there's two ways you could look at it. Is it the beginning of a trend for Game 5, or do they remind you who they are? Do they remind you who they are in Game 5? Game 4 was in the crapper. Game 5, they came out guns blazing and put their boot on their opponent's throats. Just incredible. Up by 29 at the half. Luka by himself outscored the entire Minnesota roster. Not just Ant and Cat. Look into my eyes. He outscored the whole team. He outscored the whole state of Minnesota in that first quarter. Luka came out feeling like his bad self. And you got to know, when you're the coach on the other team and he's doing that, when he's on that, you know, like, well, I sure hope this doesn't last. You know, you got to put on a brave face for your troops. You got to put a brave face on for the rest of your guys, right? You got to try to strategize. You got to try to have a game plan, some sort of strat in place. But when he is on that, you know, as a coach, there ain't nothing nobody can do. And that's bad grammar But that's good basketball IQ right there. There ain't nothing you can do. There isn't anything that can stop him when he's rolling like that. Because if you just throw the hard double, he just goes, cool, man. Watch Kyrie cook you. And that is what happened tonight. The Mavs go on to win. I haven't even said the score. 124-103. A 21-point victory. What up, hella good? What up? You know what's up? We're headed to the finals. We're headed to the finals. I don't even want to look too far ahead right now, but you know no one's picking us. You know no one's loving us. You know that's going to be bulletin board fodder. No one's going to pick us for the finals. And this team is going to clamp together. And we're going to look at those two superstars, and the players are going to go, can you lead us? Because we will follow you two. We will follow you to the gates of hell. And by gates of hell, I mean that wretched cesspool of a city they call Boston. That racist city called Boston. That city that will love you and then hate you. That will cheer you and then spit you out. That's right. We are always the underdog. And you should know, we are always the underdog. And you know what? I think that's how Kid and the Mavs like it. You want all the smoke, Jordan? Yeah. All the smoke. The Mavs want all the smoke. Luka wants all the smoke. Kyrie wants all the smoke. You know those fans are going to go in hard on Kyrie. And you know what that's going to do? Little brother ain't going to take too kindly to that. Little brother isn't going to like big brother getting picked on by his former fans. Little brother's going to go Goliath mode, or better yet, maybe David mode. Little brother is going to crush people. You think Luka was motivated by the Minnesota fans? Are you new? Haven't been watching the game very long? You think the Minnesota fans are obnoxious? You think the Minnesota fans spit vile poison? You think the Minnesota fans are loud? You think the Minnesota fans are a problem? Oh, my dear sweet, my sweet summer child. Those fans up in Boston are straight evil. And you know what? It's going to turn Luka all the way up. And I believe I believe Kyrie is going to come prepared for the fight. Finals. Heck yes. Stick it to Boston. What's up, Box? What's up, Lockbox? What's up? Yeah, those Flames. Absolutely. Let's just celebrate with some fun stats tonight. How about that? Here we go. Mavs shoot almost 55%. Can we cheat at 54.8? We could just say 55. Mavs shoot 55% from the field. To the Wolves, 43%. Yikes. 12% different there. That's huge. The Mavs shoot 44% from three. To the Wolves, 31%. So 13% difference there, dude. That is just a backbreaker. Mavs, we're not good on their free throws tonight. Just 74%. To the Wolves, 81. Who cares? We're going to the finals. Push on the turnovers. Win in the rebounds. We're pretty close. Pretty close on the assists. Tied on the blocks. Clobbered them on the defensive rebounds. They clobbered us on the offensive boards. We crushed them in points off turnovers. Just barely beat them in points in the paint. That's what D-Live coming. We'd lost the last two games where D-Live played half a game and then missed the last game. They'd beaten us in points in the paint. But D-Live shuts that off on the defensive end and brings it in the offensive end. Fast break points, they beat us by 2. That's a push. Second chance points. Yeah. So the Mavs shot great. And man, baby, beautiful Derek Lively II, 20 years old. Man, that was a long time ago for me. 20 years old. What's up, gaming? Hello yourself. What's up? We're going to the finals. That's what's up. Man, Derek Lively. I think it was Jericho that said it, but it's just something along the lines of, man, Derek Lively is the straw that stirs the drink of this thing, man. Like, Luka and Kyrie, clearly the best two players. Luka, clearly the most important player. But you put D-Live out there, and the defense just looks different. The defense looks different. The offense looks different. Gafford being in a support, I mean, I know he starts, but being that secondary center as far as minutes is awesome. That's great. But D-Live is the defensive backbone of this team. But who do we got to start with tonight? Well, I mean, there can't be anybody else. 36 minutes, 36 points, 14 for 22 from the field, 6 of 10, 60. Let me just put this on back. 60% from 3 when you take 10 of them. Your name's not Steph. Your name's not Clay. Your name is Luka. And in a closeout game, you go 60% from 3, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, a plus 22 on the night. Not surprising. 77% true shooting. Ooh, D-Live look good. Hella good set. D-Live look good. Maxey look good. And those are the two bigs I like to rely on the most. Gafford's got to play. He's huge. But, man, I love it when Maxey is alongside those guys, especially alongside Gafford, because I think Gafford needs it more. But, man, I love it when we pair Maxey at the 4 and not the small ball 5. Man, that is just a brand of defense that very few people can truly comprehend, right, and truly overcome, right? Get some rest, beat the Celtics, heck yes. KP can't hang. Man, let's see how healthy old KP even is. But Luka came out tonight with that killer assassin instinct of his. And just, I mean, not literally, but just ended the game. He snatched their souls tonight. That's why I say Luka is a soul snatcher. He will just grab your spirit and rip it out. Luka loves to go into the home court of the enemy and make widows of all the wives and girlfriends. He's like, hey, I'm killing all y'all tonight. And that's the stuff he was on. You can't say enough good about Luka Doncic tonight. But will they? I don't know. Does he deserve it? Oh, yes. Did he deserve it all season when he was carrying this team on his shoulders in the first half before the trade deadline and before the starting lineup shift? Oh, yeah, he deserved it. Did he deserve the MVP for his uniquely historic season? Absolutely he did. Absolutely he did. Does he ever get all the credit he deserves? Doesn't seem like it, but he did get the undeniable hardware of Western Conference Finals MVP. Where do we want to go next? Well, we got to go to one Kyrie Irving. 39 minutes, 36 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. You know something I want to point out? 0 turnovers. No turnovers for Kyrie. Plus 17 on the night. Everyone's going to be a big plus tonight. 14 of 27 from the field. Woo! 4 of 10 from 3, 40% from 3. Heck yes, hit all of his free throws. But it's just the steadiness of when the ball is in his hands and it leaves his fingertips, good things happen. Kyrie can't. There was a few times tonight where Kyrie gets in the paint as well as anybody. He's not going to be able to find Gafford and Lively with the same effectiveness that Luka can. There's just a height difference. Kyrie's legitimately like 5 or 6 inches shorter than Luka, right? But can anybody finish like this guy? One of the purest shooters you'll ever have the blessing to see. One of the most beautiful offensive basketball players you'll ever have the opportunity to see. And he's playing alongside one of the greatest players in history. The third time in Kyrie's life, he's played next to one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Bron, KD, and now Luka. Luka, who's putting himself right up there. And he will be for the rest of his career, putting himself right up there. Kyrie deserves all the props tonight. All the props tonight. Who else do we want to talk about? You know. The kid. In 24 minutes, 9 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. Somehow, in all the number crunching, he ended up as a -1, which is just, I don't understand math, I guess. I don't understand. This is a clear example of single game plus minus lying to you, because he was so good out there. Not his best game, not his best self, but he certainly wasn't a detractor on the court tonight. It was so good to have him. The ball moves quickly in and out of his hands. He's such an incredible defensive presence. 3 for 3 from the field. He went 16 for 16 from the field in this series. That's the most consecutive makes in a playoff series, or maybe it was just Western Conference Finals, but there was some insane stat of like 16 consecutive made free throws is the most of anyone all time. Not a 20-year-old rookie, not just a center, of anyone all time. And it was either of Western Conference Finals or Conference Finals or maybe playoffs. I don't know. But absolutely insane from D-Live tonight. All right. Hella Good says Luka can change the narrative with a ring. Yeah. I mean, he can force them to change their narrative, right? He can force it upon them. And that's the only way I think he'll be able to force it upon them is by grabbing a ring. And he needs to do it this year. He's got to do it this year. It would be extra beautiful and extra tasty to shove a ring into the Boston fans and guys like Bill Simmons' face. But also just, there's that little bit of like, Tatum. Luka, man, it's not even a conversation. It's not even a conversation worth having. Luka's 4 wins away from making Dirk the second best Mavs. Don't say that. That's not a conversation I want to have right now. But clearly the individual production is the greatest in Mavs history. Undeniably so. Yeah, it's definitely not a crazy thing to say, hella good. I just don't want to say it right now. I don't want to say it about my GOAT. I don't want to say it about the Dirk Nowitzki, my sports hero. So I asked you guys, how are you feeling being finals bound? What are people saying? Let's see. People are out going crazy tonight. Not a ton of comments. They're too busy having fun. The Mav DeLorean says, seeing the Mavs in the finals for the first time since being a fan is crazy. It's a crazy feeling. Felt like there'd always be a better team ahead of us in the stacked West. Beats dealing with O.J. Mayo, Parsons, Rondo, Porzingis teams over the last few years. Well, welcome to the finals. The water is fine. Hez says, beyond stoked to see us get back there. From failed first round exit to this point in time, we have toiled hard supporting this team. Here for the ride. Heck yes. Dylan says, I'm feeling like a kid again. Still remember those 06 and 11 finals runs. Let's make it a positive record. Yeah, let's go 2-1, right? And the finals. Heck yes. Strandon says, unbelievable. Feeling unbelievable. No words or emotions. I'm insanely high. Yeah, me too. Sharman says, it was surreal in 2011. Sure was. This team is special. Let's do this. Let's go, Sharman. Let's go. J-Mo, since the trade, this team has had a major 2011 vibes. Yeah, especially in the way they play for each other, and especially the way they scrap and claw and fight for every possession. Yeah, I totally agree. Same thing happened after the trade in 2011. Several champs from that team surround and support this team. Absolutely. Dirk supports him. Chandler supports him. Terry's around every once in a while. Yeah, the point guard is our head coach now. Absolutely. Raiding Texas. So much crazy news today that I could have celebrated, but this was what I wanted most today. Love it. Abe says, just going to enjoy the moment. So happy right now. Enjoy it, Abe. Absolutely. Ivar says, the promised land is near. We are about to step into it. Just 4 wins away from the ultimate realization of NBA victory. Dwight says, we expected it. Oh, Dwight with the confidence. I did expect a series win, of course, at this point. But I like how they won. No God knows peace. Just got Luka dancing. And Shamgod getting ready to do some push-ups for losing a shooting competition. Manas G says, happiness. And then Talkin' Mav says, he's feeling those 2011 vibes. Mavericks fan says Mavs in 6 or 7. Might be an adjustment to 5 out early. Yeah, definitely will be or could be. Once the kid masterclass sets in, we will dominate. What's up, Knicks? What's up, my guy? Job's not done. 4 more wins to go. I like how the Mavs match up against the Celtics. Woo! Ooh, I like the way you guys are thinking. I like the way y'all are thinking. Mavs are headed to the finals. Get out of here, you crazy kids. Get out of here. See you next time. Go Mavs. Check. Check. Hey, I'm up here.